My name is Gavin Evans, and this is my review for The Menu. And this is a movie I was looking forward to because of the cast, especially Anya Taylor-Joy. But I was also a tad bit skeptical just because, based on the title and the premise, I was worried it was going to go in a very predictable, cannibal direction. And after watching this movie, thankfully it delivers on something original and different, and it's very enjoyable. The cast all does a really good job, but Anya Taylor-Joy is the star of this movie, and she is just one of the best actresses working nowadays. I thought she was phenomenal in The Queen's Gambit. I love that show. I thought she was great in The Northman earlier this year. I thought she was Oscar worthy in The Witch. She's just great in everything, and this movie is no exception. She carries it incredibly well, and she just hits every beat she needs to perfectly. You've also got Ralph Fiennes, who is such a great actor. I love seeing him in dark comedies. I think his performance in Bruges is one of my favorite comedic performances, and he's great in this movie as well. He's a nice counterbalance to Anya Taylor-Joy character, and I liked the character tension between the two of them. You've also got Nicholas Hoult, who I also really like as an actor. I think his performance in Mad Max Fury Road doesn't get the credit it deserves. He's great in that movie, but he's also very good here. He just plays this unlikable douche so perfectly, and he's so over the top, but he just nails the comedic beats that he needed to, and I thought he was great. You've also got Hong Chau, who I thought was also really great in this movie. There was a few scenes where she cracked me up, and her delivery was always on point. And then you've also got John Leguizamo. I probably mispronounced his name, but I didn't know he was in this movie, and then I heard him talk, and I'm like, oh, it's Sid from Ice Age, and he does a fine job in this movie, doesn't have all too much to do, and everyone else in the background, they're fine, but they're not the stars of this movie. But one other star I should mention is the director, Mark Mylod. I don't believe he's directed any other movies. He directed some episodes of Game of Thrones, the bad seasons. He also directed some of Succession, but I think this is his first movie. But it's a great start. I think this movie just is so well made. It's a very confident vision. I love the look of it. Even when you look at the posters for this movie, despite them being the people on posters, there's still something about the way it's framed and looks that allows it to stand out, and that's the case while watching this movie. And there's just a few moments where the way he captures certain conversations could have been really boring, but he finds a way to just engage you. Like, it's focusing on these people in this one room eating, and the background will be blurry, and it's focusing on this one couple, and then soon the other conversations start to overlap what we hear, and then that main couple fades out, and another couple is in focus, and it's all in one framing, but it's really well done, I thought. And I also think the sound design in this movie is incredibly well. Whenever someone claps in this movie, it always, like, whoa, it was like a jump scare, and I thought that was really effective. And there's a few other moments where the sound stands out, and the food in this movie looks great. Like, and I get the point of the movie, but there are certain things that I saw, and I'm just like, oh, you know what? That looks very tasty. I wish it's like when you watch the Food Network, and you watch someone cook something delicious, and you're just like, I wish I could have that in my hand right now and eat it. It just looks that good, and that happened to me a few times in this movie, especially with the bread. If you've seen the movie, you get that joke. And I think on its surface, it's a very good script. I love the dialogue. It always just draws me in. I'm always curious to see what direction the movie's going to take next. Like, I never knew where it was going. And it also manages to be very funny. there were some scenes that cracked me apart. My theater wasn't really laughing, so I was just that one guy laughing. Like, there's one story about Taco Tuesday that cracked me up, but nobody in the theater was laughing, and I'm just like, oh. It gave me flashbacks to when I saw The Lighthouse, which I've always found more to be of a comedy than a horror, and I was the one person in that movie laughing. Well, everybody in the theater probably judged me, so that probably happened tonight too, but I thought it was really funny. So it's well acted, it's well directed, and on its surface, it's a very good script, but I don't think it nails the ideas it's going for. I think when you start looking deeper into the characters and into the story, it's not as sharp or as smart as it needed to be, and I think the ideas come across in a very muddled way. So, like, I understand what they're trying to say and what they're trying to do, but it's just not as effective as it could be. And maybe when I rewatch this movie, I just enjoy it on its surface and I'm not trying to look deeper into it. But I was doing that this time and there just isn't all too much there. And I think it was trying to. And also, the ending. I think the ending contradicts itself. A character does something, and I think it's supposed to be about enjoying simplicity, but then the movie kind of goes back on that immediately. If you've seen the movie, I think you know what I'm talking about, but I had an issue with the way it ended. But look, I still really enjoyed this movie. Is it great? No, but it's one I can see myself revisiting a bunch in the future. I think the performances are all great. They just nail absolutely everything they needed to. It looks great, it sounds great, it's well directed, it's really funny, it kept me guessing. I enjoyed it, so I'm gonna go ahead and give The Menu a 7 out of 10. Okay, so between this and Banshees of Inisherin, November we're starting to get some good movies. I'm seeing Pinocchio tomorrow, the Guillermo del Toro one, so hopefully that one delivers. I'm seeing Bones and Awe and Glass Onion next week, so hopefully those are good. I'm not sure if I'm going to see The Fabelmans. Like, I love Steven Spielberg, but that movie just looks really boring to me. I'll see Violent Night. I might see The Whale. No, I like Darren Aronofsky. I'll see it, even though I'm not really interested in it. I can't wait for Avatar 2. I'll probably see that one a few times. And I'm very looking much forward to Puss in Boots and Babylon. And all those movies I think have lots of promise. So I'm hoping that I end this year on a strong note because, man, this has not been a good year for movies at all. Just disappointment after disappointment after disappointment. So fingers crossed, hoping for the best. But what did you think of The Menu? Is it worth taking a glance at? Oh, that's going to be the title of this video. But let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for some more videos soon. And Gavin, out.